The last season of The Walking Dead is set to wrap up for good in October this year. This means that diehard fans will snatch up every tiny bit of news that they can about the show's spin-offs. That'll carry us through the next few years or so. One spin-off featuring Daryl and Carol initially, until the actress backed out after hearing the location, will take place in France. Keep watching to find out everything. So they almost didn't go through with it, but miracles happen. Fans were anxious about whether the spin-off will continue or not. Melissa McBride, who plays Carol, understandably refused to leave her family and loved ones and moved to Europe, and the project hit the fan. This was a tough time for anyone, including us, who wanted to see their storyline continue. But luckily for us, Chief Content Officer Scott Gimple spilled the tea and revealed that the spin-off was happening. Hooray! And not only that, but it's taking place in France. During an hour-long episode, the content officer revealed some spicy new details. He revealed exclusive info on a number of spin-offs that are currently in the works after the conclusion of the main show's 11th season. We all found out that the untitled new spin-off was supposed to be shot in a different country after the whole Carol situation happened. But to our surprise, on the 7th of August, Gimple spilled the beans that it will all be happening in France. How exciting! We're not really sure how the character will end up in France exactly, but we're not mad that he's going. Next up is the type of undead Daryl will face in France. But that's not all. The executive producer of the show verified the connection between The Walking Dead and Redis' spin-off was to be the mysterious variant undead walkers. These zombies were first teased in the post-credit scene and epilogue for TWD, World Beyond. This is scary because this variant is going to be much stronger and faster. This new variant type of walker has a rich backstory that has been hinted at in both the Season 11 previews and in World Beyond. For instance, in a recent trailer for Season 11's final episodes, Aaron mentions hearing stories of walkers that can climb walls and open doors. In World Beyond, we get a glimpse of the inside of the French lab where this variant was created. Yes, it was designed. This is starting to feel very Lord of the Rings-like. But when the original Survivor group hid out in the CDC and met the scientist Dr. Edwin Jenner, played by Noah Emmerich, the good doctor mentioned variant cohorts that are stronger and quicker than the walkers they're used to seeing. To sum it up, the producer said that the Daryl spinoff is set in France. The World Beyond coda hints at some of the challenges Daryl will face. To begin with, Daryl is a fish out of water. He's a fish out of water when he meets new people. It's a completely different story in France, a country in the grip of the apocalypse. He finds himself having to recreate himself, rediscover himself, and also not being with, most likely, the only people in the world that he's comfortable around. It's safe to say that fans were super excited to hear this. We really are. And now, on to more details about this exciting spinoff. All of this begs the question, when do we get to see this? This is what we know. Sadly, the Daryl-centered spinoff hasn't officially announced a release date yet, but despite the setbacks, it appears to be progressing quite well. The actor who plays him said that Carol and Daryl's story isn't done yet. At San Diego Comic-Con last month, he also gave other hints that point to Rick making an appearance, so who knows how everything will come together. But at least that's not the only spinoff. The next big stop on the train is the Tales of the Walking Dead. So let's talk a bit about the other spinoffs. The new spinoff for TWD, Tales of the Walking Dead, is all set to premiere this Sunday, the 14th of August, and it seems that this one has a special surprise for us fans. A glimpse at what the end of days will look like many years in the future. The showrunner of the spinoff recently revealed this unexpected twist. During a video interview last week in San Diego Comic-Con, showrunner Channing Powell and actors Terry Crews, Samantha Morton, and Danny Ramirez had a chat about the upcoming anthology, Tales of the Walking Dead. We've seen a few trailers with plot hints, but it was the producer's words about the time frame of these episodes that really piqued the internet's interest. When asked if all the stories in the series will take place at the start of the apocalypse, her response was surprising. She said that they would take place tentatively 35 years into the future. Don't quote me on that. Oops. Sorry, Channing. We just quoted you on that. So now we have a slew of new questions. What will zombies look like in 35 years? Will a new threat emerge that won't involve walkers? Will the main character be the child or the grandchild of a survivor? We need answers. Luckily, we have a few fan theories on how everything will work. So, what are these theories? Reddit users have been creating their own theories about what life would be like 35 years after a zombie apocalypse. One user suggested that it would be cool to end it the way Robert Kirkman originally planned to end the comic, of course with different characters. The fan is referring to a plotline in the story in which Rick obtains a statue to honor him in Alexandria many years in the future. Even so, some fans are concerned about how much this may limit future series and spin-offs, unless the reveal is limited. That's actually an excellent point. Another user commented that they shouldn't jump so far into the future unless they're extremely isolated, because it restricts what the show can do in the the current timeline. We couldn't agree more. Whatever happens, we're sure it'll be amazing, and we absolutely can't wait for the new spin-offs. This includes the Daryl Untitled one, this one, and the Isle of the Dead, and many more. Now, on to other related news. We hope you're enjoying the video so far. Continue watching to get updated on all the latest news about The Walking Dead. So Rick and McCone will be returning to screens sooner than you think. The Rick and McCone TV show is expected to premiere sometime in 2023, so don't hope for it to air during the 2022 TV release schedule. In the grand scheme of things, this isn't a big deal because there are several other Walking Dead shows coming out in 2023, including Fear the Walking Dead Season 8 and another spin-off, Isle of the Dead. Not to mention the series finale of the original show is coming up soon too. Now, on to the details. Okay, now we're having flashbacks to the first season of this crazy zombie show. It's been confirmed that the new spin-off won't follow a 16-episode order like many of the seasons of the original show, but it'll only have 6 episodes, just like in the first season of the original. Also, some of our sources have revealed to us that this new series, centering around Rick and McCone, isn't just a mini-series. Nay, in fact, it'll be the first of a potentially multi-season show. We really can't get enough of the show and its characters, so we're stoked to see this happen. So far, there's no news on any other characters returning in the series. The new series currently has only 2 confirmed cast members, Andrew Lincoln as Grimes and Danae Gurira as Lovely McCone. Frankly, this isn't a massive shock, as the announcement was made at Comic-Con in July 2022 and was shared on Twitter for the show's fans to see. But even so, we wouldn't be surprised to see more casting news for the show as the year advances. Both actors are excited to come back, and Gurira even posted an Instagram photo of herself and Lincoln at Comic-Con with the simple caption, "We're back." Another prospect is that former cast members from the original series will return for the story arc, which would be fantastic. We could also get the long-desired reunion between Daryl and Rick, but we already know he has his own Untitled spin-off where we'll get to see more of his moments. We're not sure if he'll appear in this new series, but the odds are not in our favor. We've been thinking that Rick should really get to reunite with Judith, his basically adopted daughter, and RJ, his son with McCone. They're both in the care of Daryl and the other Alexandrians in the original show at the moment. With this new series coming up, we can only guess if Rick will ever see his children again. That would be wholesome. And that's a wrap for this video. Are you excited to see the new spin-off that's to be set in France? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.